Hymie Marnewick joins me on What's Next, and Hymie Marnewick is the Managing Director of XLink, but we're here to talk about a very interesting new concept, a new service. It's called Food Guru, that's going to be hitting South African soils, in fact, in December of this year. So I'm really excited to talk to Hymie about this particular new concept. But XLink, no stranger to transactions, and when you swipe your credit card at a store, it's highly likely that it's going through XLink. So Hymie, a warm welcome to you. XLink's a very interesting company. People may not have heard of you, but you make business happen.
Absolutely. Good afternoon, Aki, and good to be chatting again. XLink Communications has always been in the background of card processing, so providing the secure network from the bank's point of sale terminals. So when you swipe your card, peace of mind. And yes, we dominate the market with over 50% of transactions going across our secure network, as mentioned, to all 5 major banks in South Africa, and expansion into 8 African countries. So it's really been a trajectory that has surpassed any of our thinking going back to 2004.
Wow, interesting. I didn't quite realize how big you guys were, but it's great to know that my transactions are handled securely. But Food Guru, I mean, we're talking about credit cards and transacting. Before we talk about Food Guru and what that's all about, tell me about the name Food Guru and what is this new platform you guys are working on?
Yeah, so Food Guru, we felt that with our experience and 16 years experience in card processing, financial services and servicing retails, we've kind of self-endorsed ourselves as the guru. The impact of COVID on our restaurant customers, we really felt it in terms of not being able to transact. So Food Guru was established with a business partner, Vodacom, with years of experience in platform development. And we felt that after 16 years, we needed to start moving towards an online presence as opposed to just a card transaction in store. So the development of Food Guru was brought about by providing online, the e-commerce opportunity for restaurants.
Oh, that's fantastic. Can you give us a scenario on how it's going to work?
Yeah, Aki, if you look at XLink's massive transformative purpose, MTP, yes. It's enabling Africa to transact. So, with 16 years of card processing, 1.4 billion transactions annually, we wanted to move the transaction from a card swipe to the online ordering platform. Now, we are taking on 2 incumbents in the market, but it's not like we're afraid. When we launched our business in 2004, we were the giant slayer. So we believe we've got a niche offering for a niche market. And it's not just about online ordering. It's bringing a digital platform to retailers. The retailers are there to serve food, and we believe we will be the fulfillment ecosystem. So very much opening the app, ordering online, option of either click or collecting your meal. And it's starting with the restaurants, but it will eventually morph into Retail Guru. Because we're looking at the SKUs, the product lines that we can integrate. So we've got bottle stores, bakeries who are able to join our platform. And as I said, it's about a fulfillment platform as opposed to just online ordering.
Okay, that's interesting. So you're starting off with the food services industry, and I think it's a good call when you look at the, how COVID has impacted us and how many people are ordering online. I mean, I just look at the surge that's happening, with all the food delivery services, how many motorbikes are around. That's certainly a humming place. You talk to many restaurants and fast food outlets. I mean, almost 30% of their business is done online deliveries, etc. So you'll simply open the app. You don't actually physically need your card. It's just going to be a digital virtual card. Is that a fair way of looking at it? How would the payment take place? So you actually don't physically need a card, right?
You don't physically need a card. You would have seen some of the other banks launch their virtual cards, giving consumers peace of mind to use that virtual card for the e-commerce platforms, from a security perspective. So we're very happy that we can integrate with virtual cards. During COVID, we saw a 50% drop off in card processing, card transactions, which rendered the restaurants, unable to service their customers. Now, with an online application, they can either, like I said, collect or have it delivered. And the ease of use, having your debit card, credit card, or virtual card processed through Food Guru, allows restaurants to now play, in a broader spectrum, bringing new customers on board as well.
Okay, no, this is exciting stuff that you're talking about, Hymie. I mean, when you look at your competition, and you've been quite open about the competition and about being the giant slayer, and you're coming in for another market right now. When you look at this new product that XLink has got, Food Guru, you've touched on some of the some of the stuff that makes you guys stand out. But if I had to meet you in the street, Hymie, and say to you, listen, tell me what makes this particular product stand out from your competition. Why should I use Food Guru?
Aki, I think first and foremost, we're moving into a digital economy where data dictates how you engage with your customer, how you market to your customer. The current incumbents don't share their data with the retailers and the restaurant owners. So we are very transparent in terms of the data analytics collected, helping them with the one-to-one marketing. It would be fantastic if my local restaurant on a Friday WhatsApp me and saying, can I confirm that meal order for you? Getting to know the customer. We're looking at instant messaging applications that during your meal or after the meal, you can reach out to the restaurant owner and say, it wasn't quite the same experience as last week, or during the order of the application, say, please, can you top up another pizza? So we're giving the tools to the restaurant owner. We don't want to eat their lunch. We want the consumer to eat the restaurant's lunch. We're also coming in with a differentiated price offering. We've seen the impact COVID are having. We've seen through the digital economy, we can drive down costs, and we're passing those costs over to the retailers, especially to the restaurant owners. So it's very competitive in pricing. As I mentioned, the data analytics and the fact that we can scale and introduce a marketplace. Actually, I think what we are seeing in the communities, wanting to buy from one another, responsible supply chain management. Our marketplace will be connecting restaurant owners with suppliers. So it's now becoming a multi-sided platform as opposed to only a two-way transaction platform.
Gee, that's interesting. And I'm sure that when you start talking about fees, that's great news for the food industry, because if there's one thing that people complain about is the fees and how that eats into profitability. But it's a very interesting ecosystem that you're talking about. And, there's benefit to more than just the restaurant, when you look at that ecosystem and all the participants that are able to take part in this platform and this ecosystem that you're busy developing. So there's a lot of people that can benefit from that, right?
Absolutely. Aki, if we go back to 2008 with the financial crisis, COVID's kind of had the same impact for certain people. And we're seeing what's termed as dark kitchens starting to be established. So these kitchens either work out of a corporate environment or a home environment where people are preparing pre-cooked meals. And again, Food Guru is targeting those dark kitchens as an enablement for online ordering. So those homegrown cottages can now also be included in the e-commerce transaction.
Okay. So, I'm a restaurant. I'm in the food industry. I'm busy watching this. How do I integrate my business into Food Guru? What are the steps that a restaurant, for example, needs to take?
Up to 80% of the retailers we've engaged don't want to integrate into their point of sale. So it's an easy sign-up process. Download the application, upload your menus, and you start trading. So we're really focusing, as you mentioned, in December to onboard, we're going into market now in December to onboard restaurant owners. It's the peak period, but it's a seamless process. At the end of the day, the consumer then downloads the application, decides which restaurant to order from, and just punches in their credit card details and off you go.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Well, listen, good luck. This is, it's exciting. It's great to have competition. It's great to have competitive competition. And by the sounds of it, you guys have really thought out this ecosystem very, very well, which you know, I from my personal opinion, it was unbalanced in the past. So I'm looking forward to seeing what Food Guru is going to do, and you know, taking on this very competitive and growing market. So good luck to you guys. This is launched now, right? Available from December 2020.
Absolutely. So it's launched now. We've obviously gone through a bit of a soft launch, you know, with certain restaurant owners, Aki, to make sure that we've got the value proposition 100% ready to take to market. So in closing, you know, we're saying don't just go to any mister, come to the guru.
Okay, Hymie Marnewick putting it there, the managing director of XLink, talking about Food Guru, a brand new service. I think you should try it out and see for yourself. And I'm going to be downloading Food Guru and checking it out for myself. So, Hymie, thank you for joining us, and good luck with Food Guru, and may you grow from strength to strength.
Thank you, Aki. Looking forward to your first online order with us.